Don't talk about the scope, cause we been up, go ask the West. Y'all can't mention fast neighbors, 48, someone got stressed. Ain't no donkeys over there, cause we the ones who really said, hey, they spinning over black. We got stripes that sitting around. Only reason the bodies delayed, them boys never in town.
I wish that I could call Los and tell him that his mans ain't slide.
Don't speak on Los 24 hours, somebody got smoked. Don't speak on fast 48 hours, somebody got smoked. Where they rapping, make it seem 100 bodies got caught. Y'all can fool these kids, but we know what it is and what's not. Cholo died for 30 days, the bloody got smoked. Ain't nobody touch my chain or neck, buddy, a joke.
Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Supposedly 12 people got hit. I guess it was in them houses right here around the corner.
You're good to stand there, man. Just don't come down.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Everybody okay?
Yeah, I have 2 additional right here for her sleepers that we're going to transport. And that'll be the end of the victims over here.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/hookahanonymous_. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at hookahanonymous_ and follow us there. Now without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, I know everybody's been paying attention to Chicago when it comes to the drill culture, because of course that's where it started. However, I told y'all on numerous occasions that although Chicago have started it, there's other places that have followed suit and potentially became just as worse or more worse than Chicago. See, they had their time, but since the drill music had flooded hoods all over the world, places such as Philly, Memphis, Indiana, and that's just to name a few, have seen a violent spike. A lot of killings in these places have all stemmed from beefs that has been fueled by diss songs, videos, and social media trolling, leading to guys losing their lives, and the cycle just continues. And one of those main reasons why drill music is single-handedly destroying us is because drill music is fueled by violence. Meaning, in order to make drill music, you have to actually drill. So with drill music, social media, and ops, that's a recipe for disaster. Now, California isn't no stranger to violence, whereas it's been going on due to its heavy gang presence, modeled by sets who claim their neighborhoods, whether they're Bloods, Crips, Latin Kings, and other smaller sets that are mainly stationed in California. Cali has a very diverse gang demographic, where even Asians have their own sets who can be just as dangerous as others. Now, I emphasize Asians because in many other neighborhoods across the world, you don't see too many Asian gangs out there unless you're referencing the triads, who's been around for as long as the 18th and 19th centuries, forming solely as a transnational organized crime syndicate, evolving from secret societies that were formed to oppose the Qing dynasty. Since then, there's been plenty of other Asian gangs that have plagued the California area, such as Asian Boys, Menace of Destruction, Tiny Rascal Gang, Bamboo Union, Black Dragons, 14K Triad, Wai Ching, and that's just to name a few. However, today we'll be talking about one of those gangs known as MB, aka Mud Brothers, who also include a few African Americans as well. They've been beefing with another California set by the name of EBK and others, and things have intensified after bodies started dropping as usual. And every time a body drop, trolling begins on social media. Now, it used to be a time where women and kids used to be off limits, but what happens when one side don't play by the rules? What that does is cause the other side to not play by the rules of the streets, and after that, all the gloves are off. That's when you have exactly what's been going on here, which is two situations where men have been shot and unalived in front of their kids, and another side looking to seek revenge. Now in Stockton, California, there has been a mass shooting where 4 people were unalived, including 2 kids, and over 19 people were injured. Some reports say 10 people, some people say it was 19. Either way, a bunch of people were struck by bullets. Some people are stating that the suspect who did the shooting shouldn't be shooting knowing that kids in the area and at least having that much of courtesy. While others say, well, these guys who are in the streets know they have ops and they shouldn't be congregating around kids and innocent people knowing that it's a possibility that they can put their lives in danger as well. One person on Instagram responding to a post of the mass shooting will state, quote, "I keep seeing people mad at the shooters instead of the gangbangers attending the little kids party in the same city they had beef. Like this generation cares about the rules. Matter of fact, they shouldn't have even had the party in Stockton knowing that their parents had issues that bad in that city. They should have had the party in Manteca or Tracy or hell, even San Jose. It's 2025, everyone has cell phones. Knowing you're a rapper and could get phone pimped, being at a children's party was reckless. They didn't come aiming at the kids." Now, I always tell y'all that I feel 2 things could be true at the same time, and I think these are one of those situations. I understand that people saying that the suspects shouldn't be shooting knowing kids are around, but I also understand that these guys shouldn't be around innocent people publicly knowing that they have major issues in the streets, especially in their own city. However, it gets even deep, because what if the reason the suspects didn't even care about whether kids were around or not is because one of their loved ones was gunned down literally in front of his kids, and those suspects didn't care as well. So it's deeper than what just the public see. We're going to break it down. But before we get into it, make sure you hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm. And if you're not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it.
3 of the 4 people killed were children. At least 11 others were injured. Police say this was a targeted attack. Authorities are now asking the public for help. Here's ABC's Melissa Dunn.
Tonight, a manhunt underway for a suspect police say left 4 people dead and 11 others injured after opening fire at a birthday party in Stockton, California.
Our #1 priority right now is locating either a suspect or possible suspects in this incident and holding them accountable.
Police say gunfire erupted around 6 p.m. Saturday at a banquet hall. First responders rushing to the scene where at least 15 people, including children, were shot and taken to local hospitals.
Tons of cop cars, ambulances. I mean, literally people yelling, running. I mean, just pure chaos.
The San Joaquin Sheriff's Office telling ABC News the victims who lost their lives were ages 8, 9, 14, and 21.
Violence of this nature has absolutely no place at any time, shape, or form, and children should not be harmed by gun and gang violence.
Now, investigators say they believe this was a targeted incident, and tonight, Lindsay, community members are holding a vigil for those victims.
Born on December 2nd, 1996, in South Stockton, California, Marcelo Bautista Nelson, aka MB Nell, aka Nelly, is a Filipino-American rapper who's widely known for his music, consisting of raw storytelling followed by a melodic tone. He completed high school and had an interest in sports earlier on, but transferred that interest into music to express his traumatic experiences growing up in South Stockton. Inspired by artists such as Nipsey Hussle and Lil Durk, Nell began uploading freestyles and short songs on social media and quickly built him a local fan base who could relate to what he was actually talking about. His song In My City is his biggest song, and that went viral, helping him amass a large following and garnered him over 12 million views today on YouTube. This is due to his relatable lyrics as he documented his Stockton lifestyle that many were already able to understand through his music. However, Nell has had his own run-ins with the law. Filipinos have a heavy presence in California for the longest, and not just the typical ones that you may see. These Filipinos are well-known documented gang members and even live better than some of your favorite rappers. It wasn't just music that had MB Nell living a good life, because according to law enforcement, MB Nell was caught up in an indictment. In October of 2020, MB Nell was arrested amongst 30 plus other members spreading across various other Asian Crip gangs in the Stockton area, where he was accused of being involved in illegal activity such as firearms being seized, stacks of cash totaling up to $40,000 seized, Pounds of methamphetamine and CC was seized. A bunch of marijuana and X pills were also seized. MB Nell was able to maneuver out of that one because although his phone was tapped during the indictment for 6 months, he stated during a no jumper interview that police raided his house but didn't find anything except for a little bit of pills. They charged him for that, but the other charges brought up within that indictment weren't able to stick and he was released. MB Nell is a part of a Stockton Filipino gang that includes a few African Americans. The set he's in is called MB, and the MB stands for Mud Brother. Another Stockton Filipino gang happens to be Fly Boys, and Mud Brothers and Fly Boys are affiliated because some of its members are either family members, friends, or just rappers familiar with each other, being that they're all originally from Stockton. Fly Boys is also a Filipino gang, which is basically a subset of the Crips. And a lot of people may not know that there's a heavy presence of Filipino Crips because that ain't the typical way of Filipinos based on what you see or see on TV. But the only way you'll know is if you see it for yourself and know what's going on. Some of them may beef with each other, but in this case, they have came together to beef with others. One of the others is another California set by the name of EBK, the same EBK that J-Bo represents. Mud Brother affiliate bands MB3Z will go on No Jump and speak to Adam 22 about his beef with EBK and where the drama stemmed from.
If a nigga come in this county and fight, he stand out with his own, okay, that's cool, respectable. A nigga rap, I'm not gonna say you can't rap, cause you can rap.
You just cap.
But
you hella cap.
For you to say you're a fly exterminator,
that's too much. That's what
have you fought us before? Have you fought us before in the county? Yes, for sure. Have you got in a car and done something to one of a nigga that I said that I love? Negative. And I could put that on David Carlos. Yeah, I put that on both my babies. On both of them. Xavier Flores and Renico Flores. Nigga. A nigga ain't touched a head, a hair on not one nigga that I say I love. So for you to rap, that's cool. We gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you that. If he don't give you that, if none of my other homies don't give you that, I'm gonna give it to you. We see niggas in the county, you ain't on no bitch ass shit to where just a straight mark.
You just ain't super fly like that.
But on the streets outside of a jail facility, you are not Fly K.
Currently, Bands is incarcerated as he's been accused of taking the life of a man that we'll get into later and trolling about it in his music, confirming that he may have been the suspect behind the body. Bands made songs, and 6 years after the individual passed away, he was picked up by police. Police made him out to be a suspect after the shooting was caught on Ring camera taken from a house in the area. It's unclear if he was actually the shooter or not, but he's currently incarcerated fighting for his freedom. Now things began getting hectic once an affiliate from both sides were now unalive. Now as y'all know, whenever there's violence involved, that's when police get involved because the operation of any sort begins to be on police radar. It's one thing to be making money, but it's another thing when bodies are dropping and police are now forced to step in because the community is no longer feeling safe. That being said, everything turned up a little more when an affiliate of MB Nell, who goes by the name of Spaz, was unalive first, leading to the shooting of Tommy, the 26-year-old that Bands was accused of unaliving. Through social media trolling and acknowledgement of beef already brewing, many believe that another California crew called EBK may have been the suspects behind the death of Spaz. And this is interesting because this is a case of friendships going wrong. At a point in time, EBK was cool with MB Nell's cousin, MB Nell. But as y'all know, once blood is drawn, sides are picked, and depending on whatever side you choose, it could possibly cost you your life. So according to the streets, allegedly the unaliving of 26-year-old Tommy was get back for the unaliving of Spaz, as both were gunned down within the same week. Talk about fast get back. Fast forward to Thanksgiving weekend, MB Nell would be shot, followed by a few others while he was attending his cousin's MB Nano's daughter party. Some say he was the target, but others say all of them was the target, and whoever did the shooting wanted them badly. Some believe this shooting was also get back for Tommy, and it was a message due to how Tommy was unalive. Nano MB was the father of the daughter whose party it was that was shot up, but the part that many people don't know is that this may have been a retaliation shooting for another person that lost their life. Many people believe that this shooting may have been random or that these guys just got caught lacking. But this was a well thought out, calculated shooting that had a motive behind it, fueled by what they would call get back. When Mud Brother affiliate Spaz was shot and unalive, the same week, May 29, 2024, 26-year-old Tommy was also unalive while he was sitting in his vehicle. Many believe that he was a get back for Spaz, and that's what led to him losing his life. So with Spaz, Tommy, and it's looking like this shooting recently at the kid's party was get back for Tommy. Now, I'm not saying anyone is right or wrong, but as I was covering this story, I found out something interesting about Tommy and how he lost his life. Now, they say women and kids are off limits, and whenever a man is with his kids, he's supposed to get a pass no matter where you catch him. That's Street Etiquette 101, and it's an unwritten rule. The problem is with the streets, not everybody follows the rules. And once you break the rules, you can almost expect the same energy in return. See, when Tommy was shot and unalived in his car, he had his kids with him, ages 5 and 6, who were in the back seat during the shooting. Now, neither kid was hit by bullets, but one of them suffered minor injuries from glass. So with that being said, you can only imagine how Tommy's affiliates would feel knowing that this man was unalive with his kids in the back, knowing that they're going to be traumatized for the rest of their life. Meaning the suspects didn't care, so why should they? Now, we would hear that despite people thinking it was just a mass shooting where people were struck, come to find out it was also allegedly a shootout, where there's reports saying that MB Nell and his affiliates fired shots back. Here's a little video taken from a Ring camera that was close by. Now, of course, the ops started trolling once it's been said that MB Nell was shot and his condition is unknown. Y'all check this out.
Pocket. Hey, y'all out of pocket. We just smoking, nigga. What you talking about? We smoking hella good. Yo, bro in there talking about they don't condone that. You sound like a... We condone all that. We condone it, but we didn't do it. So, nigga, oh, God, don't put that on us. Oh, bro, we condone this though, because we shoot with their kids. I'm done giving all you passes. That's the old me. Nigga blowing, catching with his family or nigga smoking. Nigga, we thought you was dead. Time to be like Pop. I was hella happy, nigga. I was hella happy you did that. And then when I found out you did that, I was hella mad. I got some hot. Stay tuned. Back in the air.
Now, shortly after that shooting, another Stockton shooting has taken place just hours after that shooting, where some people even allege that EBK's own Lebo lost his life in that shooting, where they also say it may have been get back for the shooting of MB Nell. Now, Lebo would take to his IG story to react to the news of him getting shot and being unalive, as he would say, quote, "What the F I look like getting J Black?" Now, there's been a lot going on pertaining to these shootings, where it's still unknown of MB Nell's condition. We do know he was shot, but we don't know whether he survived or not. His family and friends are keeping everything closed-lipped, as they aren't confirming anything as well. So we wish him a speedy recovery, and for the ones that lost their life, our condolences go out to them and their family as well. Y'all jump in the comments, let us know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm gonna keep on dropping. I'm out.